What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. Long time no see. We got double action going on today. Christy's making a vlog over there as well. We actually partnered with MaXpeedingRods today, so let's get on with this install. If you guys don't know, the 4runner is actually bagged. Well, not like bag like these cars, but bagged as in helper spring bags. If you see that red thing inside the shock, that's actually an airbag. Now, pretty much the sole purpose of it is to help out with the load on the truck. It's pretty much a helper spring, which is you inflate it to help level out the truck and level out the trailer. So we used to fill up the airbags with just an air truck like this until MaXpeedingRods went ahead and sent out their air controller kit, which is pretty much this air compressor right here tucked away nicely into the side of the truck. Well, recently they hit us up and asked us if we were interested in their new version, which of course I said yes. So that's what we have right here. Let's go ahead and open this up. I apologize for all the background noises. There's actually construction going on a couple houses down. So if you guys can hear that, again, I apologize. But let's go ahead and open up this box. All right, here we go. First look, let's check it out. All right, so again, we got installation guides, manuals. MaXpeedingRods always send out these dope badges. Okay, let's see. The wireless controller is here. Open the cover. Let's check it out, guys. Damn, that's so fancy. Wireless. It says wireless. All right, cool. Let's set that aside. Damn, this is a whole unit. So when you first open it, this must be the wiring harness. Got some fuses, butt connectors. Got some hardware, airline cutter, zip ties. This must just be like the covering for the wiring harness. And this big unit right here. Check this thing out. Damn. I gotta open this up. Damn, look at that. That's a whole unit, guys. Again, sorry for the background noise, all the commotion going on in the background. There's construction down the street. All right. Oh, so here's the airline at the very bottom. Cool. Batteries. Oh, it's supposed to be for the controller. And then, oh, this is probably to mount it somewhere on the truck. And I think that's it. So first impressions, I'm digging it. It looks very fancy. It looks like they upped their game on quality as far as packaging goes. And look at this unit, guys. Like, I don't know if you guys see my last video. I was pretty stoked about the unit that fit in here, but this thing looks legit, to be honest. Okay, guys, so that's pretty much everything that comes in the box. Let me go ahead and get all my stuff together and then we'll get this installed. Alright guys, so I had a chance to look over the installation guide. It pretty much gives you all the information that you need. It's a little bit easier for me because I already have one installed, so all the wiring is pretty much right here. But to my knowledge, this is saying that this is ideally meant to be mounted outside of the vehicle. So if you guys want to go ahead and find some place on your frame or something like that to go ahead and mount it, go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and look under the truck right now and see where I'm gonna mount it. But one thing to note is that it says do not mount with the logo upside down. So if you can see, MaXpeedingRods is upright. Make sure you mount it that way. If you can see as well, I don't know if you can see in there, but the compressor is upright with the logo like that. So they don't want you to mount it like this. So we're gonna go ahead and figure out where we want to mount this compressor first, and then yeah, get this thing installed. Okay, so now I don't know if I want to get like the good one or if I want to get like All right guys, so I had to make a quick stop off at Harbor Freight. I'm gonna show you guys exactly why, but pretty much I needed a riv nut and some bolts. So it actually works out really good because there's actually these pre-drilled holes in the frame over here. If you guys can see, I just put in the riv nuts that I just got from Harbor Freight, and now we can go ahead and bolt it up right here. It actually works out perfect because, like I said, the holes were already there. I don't need to drill anything, and they just matched up really perfect with the bracket already. So cherry. Tucked up nicely under there. So I just got the wire harness into the loom. I'm gonna go over the wiring real quick. So your red will be your straight to the battery. Your black wire will be your ground. This will go to the fuse box or key source. And then the shorter pink wire will go to the compressor. So the shorter pink wire, I shortened it a lot more because the plug is right here. So I shortened it and connected it to the red wire coming off of the compressor. This one will just be ground on the frame, and then the rest of the wires will be running towards the battery. All right guys, quick update. It's super hot, so I had to take a little break, but we got everything mounted up. Everything is plugged in pretty much. So we got the air hose running to the bags in the back. Got it plugged in. The red wire is hooked up to the small pink wire. I got my ground set. The inlet for the air compressor is also plugged in there. The only thing left to do is to run this giant loom into the engine bay, right in there. The battery is on this side as well. Don't mind the old corroded battery, I know. I gotta fix that, but it works for now. Anyway, everything's all plugged up, spliced in, fuse box, all good. Let's go ahead and try it out. All right guys, so I'm in the truck right now. I just got it started. I'm gonna go ahead and try to pair the app with the controller, which is pretty much right underneath my seat. I'm gonna show you guys right now. I'm gonna screen record. So once you download the MaXpeedingRods app, you're gonna have to set up an account. Once you set up your account, you're gonna go to My Devices on the bottom and add a device. You're gonna go to Add Device, then you're gonna go to Automotive Parts, and then it's gonna show up under your devices. You're gonna connect to it. It's gonna ask you for a password. The default password is 123456, and then it should take you to the controller. And it's pretty awesome because it works off of Bluetooth, not like Wi-Fi or anything like that. So on the go, you can just connect to it and pretty much see everything that is going on. So right now I have no pressure in it. I'm gonna go ahead and add some pressure. I'm gonna go ahead and add some PSI to it. Let's do like 5 PSI. Whoa, you can kind of hear it. Let's go outside. Okay, so you hear it? So what I really like about this air controller is the use of the app. I think I'm gonna use the app more than I will do the controller. The controller is pretty much self-explanatory. You push the button, it goes up. You push the button, it goes down. It's the same as what's on here, but I don't have to carry on the remote. I can literally just turn my phone on, click the app. So you have 3 presets. L1 is 30 PSI, L2 is 60 PSI, and L3 is 90 PSI. It all just depends on the load that you're carrying. And then you also have the ability to use your custom settings as far as like maybe you want it to be like 55 or something just to get it level. So you can do that as well on the app or with the controller. But like I said, I love that they integrated the use of Bluetooth in this air controller, because before I would have to come to the back of the truck, open up this panel, hold this down until it reaches my desired PSI when I think it's leveled. You know, this is so much easier to just bring out your phone. So I love that MaXpeedingRods was able to integrate that type of technology into this air controller. It makes everything so much more simpler, so much more up to date with the technology nowadays. It's pretty on par with like the airlift controller setups that we're using in our other cars as far as like app integration and stuff like that. So I really enjoy that feature on this air controller, as well as everything was included. Pretty much everything that you need to get it installed was included in the kit. The air fittings, the air lines, the butt connectors, the add-on fuses, things like that. Everything you need is pretty much included in the kit. I did have to go get me some riv nuts and riv nut tools and stuff like that, but that was just for my preference on how I want to install it. But I did like that they included that C bracket, so that way you could just bolt it to the frame instead of drilling holes. But luckily, like I said, and you guys seen that there was already some pre-drilled holes in the frame that I was able to use that lined up perfectly with the bracket. But with that being said, guys, if you guys want to go ahead and check this out, I have the link down in the description. Make sure you guys go check them out. They always support us here on the channel. So I just want to give a big shout out to MaXpeedingRods again. And yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll catch you guys in the next one, all right? Peace out and stay good.